Paper is one of humanity's most transformative inventions, shaping the course of history, communication, and creativity. It is so integral to our daily lives that we often take its significance for granted. From the books we read to the receipts in our wallets, paper has been a silent witness to human progress, preserving the annals of history, enabling education, and serving as a medium for art. But where did it all begin? How has this seemingly simple material revolutionized civilizations across the globe? This video delves into the fascinating history, production, and impact of paper, a material whose influence extends far beyond its humble appearance. Welcome to the History of Simple Things, where we delve into the fascinating history behind the little things that shape our world. The story of paper begins in ancient China during the Han Dynasty. Before paper, people relied on various materials like bamboo, silk, and papyrus to record information. Each of these had limitations. Bamboo was heavy and cumbersome, silk was expensive, and papyrus, while effective, was brittle and mainly used in ancient Egypt. It was Kai Lun, a Chinese court official, who is credited with creating the first form of true paper. Using mulberry bark, hemp, old rags, and fishing nets, he developed a process that was both cost-effective and practical. This invention spread across China, revolutionizing record-keeping, administration, and communication. Paper became indispensable in Chinese society, allowing the spread of knowledge and the flourishing of art forms like calligraphy and painting. The spread of paper beyond China was gradual but transformative. By the 7th century, papermaking had reached Korea and Japan, where it became deeply integrated into cultural practices. Japanese craftsmen refined the technique, creating washi paper, a durable and highly versatile material still admired for its quality today. It wasn't until the 8th century, after the Battle of Talas, that papermaking knowledge was introduced to the Islamic world. Captured Chinese papermakers taught their craft to their captors, and soon, paper mills were established in places like Samarkand and Baghdad. Islamic scholars embraced paper wholeheartedly, using it to copy and preserve texts, contributing to the golden age of Islam. In Europe, paper arrived much later, around the 12th century, through trade routes and the Crusades. Europeans who had long relied on parchment made from animal hides were skeptical of this fragile material. However, the practicality and affordability of paper eventually won over skeptics. With the establishment of paper mills in Spain and Italy, its use spread rapidly across the continent. The invention of the printing press by Johannes Gutenberg in the 15th century amplified paper's impact. Printed books became accessible to the masses, fueling the Renaissance and the Reformation and transforming Europe into a hub of knowledge and innovation. As paper production spread globally, so did its uses and cultural significance. In Asia, it was not just a medium for writing, it became a canvas for art and craftsmanship. Japanese origami and Chinese paper cutting emerged as unique art forms, celebrating paper's versatility. In Europe, paper became a tool of democracy, used for newspapers and pamphlets. The American and French revolutions were fueled by printed materials, demonstrating paper's power to inform and mobilize people. Meanwhile, in the Islamic world, paper supported the preservation of scientific knowledge, which would later influence the European Enlightenment. The Industrial Revolution in the 18th and 19th centuries marked a turning point for paper. With mechanized paper-making processes, production became faster and cheaper. No longer restricted to the elite, paper became accessible to almost everyone. Innovations like the four-denier machine allowed for continuous rolls of paper to be produced, meeting the growing demands of industries like publishing and packaging. Newspapers, magazines, and books became household staples, connecting people to world events and ideas. The production of paper, however, comes with environmental challenges. Early paper was made from recycled materials like rags, But the demand for paper in modern times led to large-scale deforestation. Wood pulp became the primary raw material for paper, contributing to habitat destruction and ecological imbalances. Recycled paper and tree-free alternatives like bamboo and hemp, and innovations in manufacturing are steps toward minimizing paper's environmental footprint. Today, many companies and consumers are rethinking how they use and produce paper, balancing its benefits with environmental responsibility. Despite the digital age, paper remains irreplaceable in many aspects of life. Books, for instance, continue to hold a special place in our hearts, offering a tactile and immersive experience that digital screens often fail to replicate. Paper is still the backbone of education in many parts of the world, providing students with notebooks, worksheets, and textbooks. It is also a medium for creative expression, from sketchbooks to origami, where ideas take physical form. Even in the corporate world, printed contracts and documents often symbolize trust and permanence. The versatility of paper is astonishing. Beyond writing and printing, it plays a significant role in packaging, hygiene products, and even industrial applications. Cardboard, for example, is essential for global logistics and e-commerce. Tissue paper, another everyday item, is a staple in households worldwide. Artists and designers continue to explore paper's potential, using it to create intricate sculptures and innovative designs. Its adaptability and utility have ensured its relevance, even as technology advances. The history of paper is not just about the material itself, but about how it has empowered humanity. It has been a tool of liberation, allowing ideas to spread and cultures to flourish. Through paper, knowledge has been preserved for generations, bridging the past, present, and future. It has fueled revolutions, advanced science, and inspired countless works of art. Even in the digital age, where screens seem to dominate, paper holds its ground as a symbol of connection and creativity. As we move forward, the challenge lies in using paper wisely and sustainably. Its story is far from over. While digital technology continues to transform the way we communicate and store information, paper remains a bridge between the tangible and intangible. So the next time you pick up a book or write in a notebook, take a moment to appreciate the extraordinary journey of paper, a material that has quietly shaped the world around us. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of simple things. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories woven through the smallest details.